Hello everybody, Autism Father here on the Autcraft server at night. I haven't done a video in a little while. I've been rather busy. Hello Wally. Um, work. Uh, but I have done a few projects around here. I have my cactus farm and my sugarcane farm now. New ceiling. And everybody else has done way more work than I have. They're on a lot more than I am, and when I am on, I'm doing admin type stuff, so. But I do want to talk to you about something today. Let's head on over to spawn. I need your opinions on something. If you're on Autcraft, or even if you're not, this is something that I would like to hear from you about. Right now, on our server, we are playing 1.6.2 because 1.6.4 hasn't come out yet for Bucket, but we might go to the dev anyway. The thing is, we had plans on creating a whole new world when 1.6.2 came out. Where do the admins go when they disappear? I went to spawn. There's another admin there. We had plans on creating a whole new world because this world is getting pretty full. A lot of the players don't like to go too far to create a base or a home or anything, and some of them don't like the red zone where the monsters are. Ooh. It's just because I pressed record on the video. That's why. That's why the storm. We created a wall around spawn. It's 2,000 blocks out in any direction, which means it's 4,000 by 4,000. That's a lot of space, but it's getting filled up. Even though we have quite a few people outside of the zone, they're actually... Hi guys. They're actually out where the mobs are. But it's just there's just not enough room with the way it is. But more so than that, we thought that creating a no mob zone, you notice there's no mobs here at night. We thought that it would give the kids that are afraid of mobs a safe place, and the kids that like mobs, they can go out and build their XP farms or go on adventures and things like that. It hasn't worked out as well as we had planned. And the problem is I'd love to see his farm or his house. Wow. Can you do the door I'm pointing at? Thank you. I hear a skeleton already. Got my armor on. The problem is, you see, there's houses and farms and buildings and things. Even XP farms. What we did by creating a town 4,000 by 4,000 where mobs can't spawn is we kind of broke the spawning rules for Minecraft. That is huge. So now what the game does is it tries to spawn as many mobs as it can around whatever person comes into the mob zone first. So if two people have an XP farm, where mobs spawn and fall and you can kill them, the first person to get to theirs, it'll work great. Too great. It'll be tons and tons and tons because it'll try and spawn every single mob it can in the whole world in that one spot. And the second person that got to their XP farm, oh, I'm sorry, I looked at you, poor little guy. Bye. There he goes. Flame sword. the second person to get to their XP farm will have no mobs, and they'll be standing there wondering, why are there no mobs? Wow, look at great world generation. This is what happens when you're using Fraps and Minecraft at the same time sometimes. So it kind of broke things. Like, you can't have it so that all the mobs spawn in one spot. And that's because if you have 30 people online, 29 people in the no mob zone, and one person goes into the mob zone, it tries... That's a funny place for a horse. It tries to put all the mobs where all the people are and fails, so it dumps them all on that one person. And then when somebody else comes, there's no mobs left. It can't spawn anymore, and it can't put it near the other people. Anyway, it's long, complicated thing. Basically, we broke it. So what we're thinking about doing now is starting a whole new world. 1.6.2 came out with horses and things like that. So we thought that would be a good time to build a new world, and we can make this whole world peaceful instead of just the main town. And the new world, we can have mobs everywhere. So there'll be no, mob-free zones, which should make things run properly. Should. This is a game on a computer, so there's never any guarantees. Wow, I can see right through. This is really... I'm having a hard time talking because everything is rendering so weird. Our plans kind of got put on hold when 1.6.2 came out and 1.7 started getting reviews almost immediately, and it apparently comes with... Well, not apparently. I've played it. And the snapshots, 1.7 isn't out yet, but they do release snapshots that you can play and test. Oh, that's the same horse. And there's all new biomes. Tons of new biomes and new world generation. Like, you won't see a desert next to a snowy taiga, whatever it is. Snowy forest, I call it. And you won't see great big huge oceans like this anymore. There'll still be oceans, but you could pretty much hop and skip across it and be at the next island. Whereas with this, I could go pretty much, I think, 3,000 blocks, maybe even more, out there and still be in the ocean. And that's just a lot of wasted, like, you know how many people could be building out here? So they kind of did away with that. Plus, 1.7 has all new fish, all new flowers. It has new odd size shaped portals, so you don't have to do the 4x5 that it is now. You can make different size ones, even huge ones. There's a portal now. So anyway, there's a lot of changes in 1.7. So now the question is, do we still do a whole new world? Because if we do a new world in 1.6.2, anything that you explore, like for example coming out here with all this ocean and this snowy stuff, when we do upgrade to 1.7, it'll stay. This won't change. Like, it won't all of a sudden go, okay, we need to fix the oceans. No, that ocean will stay. So if we have kids exploring in 6 million different directions in the new world in 1.6.2, then upgrading to 1.7 won't matter a whole lot unless you go really, really far to try and find any changes. And that's kind of our concern. Like, do we introduce a whole new world for people to build in, and then a couple months down the road we do a whole new world again because there's all kinds of new generation? Do we wait and do it when 1.7 comes out so we don't have to worry about that sort of thing? Do we just not have a whole new world at all? Do we just stick with this one and everything? I mean, we kind of broke the whole spawning rules, but the game is still fun and people can still get their XP farms, and for the most part everything is still pretty functional. I don't know. I would love to hear your comments. What do you think? Do we stick with what we have? Do we upgrade now and do a whole new world so we have this world and the other world, and just kind of maybe limit how far people can go so that we can still have 1.7 stuff when 1.7 comes out? Or do we just wait? Do we hold off on having a whole new world entirely until 1.7 comes out, in which case the new map starts with all the new stuff? Wow. Again, I need your opinions, whether you play on Autcraft or not. If you don't, head on over to autcraft.com, autcraft.com. There's a sign up form there. Sign up yourself and even your family if they play. Make sure you give us your Minecraft usernames, not your email address. And give us your opinion in the comments, or if you're in game, find me, send me a message, let me know. Should we do the new world? Should we stick with this one? Should we wait? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. So I'll read your comments and I'll get back to you, let you know what the ultimate decision is. We'll take all of your opinions into account, of course. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your input, and I shall talk to you later. Bye.